Alright, good evening. Welcome back to the Hormuz all-island adventure. Sitting at work, working away at Rights of Man, and all I could think about was how much I really just wanted to sit down and get back to playing Europa. Fortunately, now I'm home, I have that freedom. And we are finally just a little bit safer with Hormuz. I don't think YouTube was quite caught up with that, but Ayutthaya was slaughtering us. They made vast incursions into our island empire, but we finally managed to kick them out. We managed to grab New Hormuz again. In fact, yeah, why don't we stick our capital right back there. Live dangerously, let's just try not to lose it again this time. This did serve as a nice island home over at Belitung, but those days are now over. Now maybe I had some use of that admin, maybe there were great reasons why that I should not have done that for, but hey, today's a new day. Our army is pretty much irrelevant when it comes to fighting, but we are going to need to put it to use somehow. It's our wooden wall that keeps us alive, although only barely. We don't have the biggest heavy ship fleet around, but it's going to have to do us. Now, if I was a wise man, I would have spent some time readjusting and reacquainting myself with the situation, but there's no need to worry about that. We've got a couple of colonies going. Much as I don't love colonization, we're going to keep doing that until this belongs to us. There is the threat of the English, however. They've established themselves down at the Cape all the way over to Grafreinet. But I ran some numbers, and even if they make their way up to Tech 17 or 19 diplomatically, they'll only be able to reach about this far. So I just need to make sure all those lands belong to us and we keep the stinking English out of what is our empire. We're only allowed to take islands. Australia is an island. That is not up for debate. If you decide that that is up for debate, you're going to be debating with yourself. Okay, where are we going with this? Well, I want to move my army right now. I am safe from Ayutthaya until 1602, which is incidentally a great date to start converting that province that they took away from us. So we're going to grab our units and shuffle them over here because we have unfinished business with Brunei. Their very existence is an insult to us. You know, thinking about it, perhaps I should go here so that I'll be able to keep the colonists safe. Destroy them, and they have no forts to worry about, so everything's just going to come up Thrill House. Unless you're a minority in my empire, we actually have the Dhimmi, we're going to squeeze some delicious taxes out of them. Should I do that right now? Yeah, but I'm going to wait 1 month before I do that. We'll see if I can actually remember. Maybe you want to restart the stream. Why would I do that? Or is something going mighty strange? I don't need to restart for musical reasons as far as I'm aware. Crypt of the Necrodancer stuff is good. I'm going to build up that spy network in Japan, because there's nothing I'd love more than to fight somebody with starting 10% discipline as well as offensive and quality ideas, whilst we have no military ideas. Naval is not a military idea. Way back in the day, naval was a diplo idea. Good times. Don't forget Zanzibar. Yeah, I would love to have Casus Belli to go for Zanzibar. Well, I always have my favourite Casus Belli, but I'm not out to go running around with that one right now. I would also love to get spying on Vijayanagar and get more of that Ceylon magic. But that'll be difficult because they could easily cross between that unless I took Vani? Yeah, I could actually do that. I am very confident that I'd be able to take that down, but I will do that after we've dealt with Brunei. I'm going to unpause, take it a little slower because just coming back to this, I'm sure there are mistakes that I'm going to make. Okay, that's right. So how are the Dhimmis doing in terms of tax? Still the same amount? I can't think of a way to squeeze that a lot higher, so let's just crush that out of them. Tolerance, technology cost, well, boo bloody who. Brunei are going to die. Hejaz will probably get involved, but is that my concern? Only in the sense that they might draw the war out a bit, but it's not like we have a lot of war exhaustion. It's not like we have tons of overextension. No, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Brunei is going to die. Tech 10, 10, 12? Well, I can't annex them and spit them out. That would be a terrible move for me. But I can do part of that. Might as well make it the conquest of... Does it even matter? The answer is no, it does not. And I don't think I need to wait for peace for any particular reason, so let's just go and slaughter them. We have a pretty great ruler, or rather pretty great general here. I don't even need to wait for everybody to get their everything back. Let's just go and destroy them. Hejaz get involved? Well, I'm pretty sure I already have them under blockade. This is the best way to refamiliarize yourself with the campaign, just rush right into things. Yamdana, never heard of it. Beautiful. Okay, so who's going to stay here? I rather think all the cannons can, but it's just a capital fort, so it only needs 5 cannons. Yeah, only needs 5 cannons. Let's move on. You guys can just keep repairing for a bit. So I got as far north as Okinawa. I would like to claim what I can off of Japan so that I'm ready to go to war with them. Heavens knows when I will actually be going to war with them. And I think my merchant fleet is going to have no problem crushing their merchant navy. Goodbye. It was a good fight, but good night. It's so nice to just sit down and play the game again. I maintain that working at Paradox is like working in a chocolate factory, where you keep, yeah, you're processing the chocolate, but you don't get to just sit down and gorge yourself on it. Which is what I would quite like to do. Perhaps the analogy starts falling apart at some point, but hey. Point is, I just really want to sit down and play Europa. Which is why I'm here. So people who've been hanging around might notice I've been a bit lax on the whole schedule thing. Well, that's because I've been overwhelmingly busy lately. The whole moving house thing is coming up next week. Actually, oh god, it's a week tomorrow. I'm super excited about that. I am super extremely excited about that. But as with most things in this country, it does involve its fair share of bureaucracy. Now what am I going to do with Hejaz? I am under no threat of them coming to pay me a visit. My fleet might not be the greatest here, but and they won't peace out anytime soon. But that's okay, I can just sit on Brunei until they start seeing the funny side. And they'll see the funny side. Schedules are overrated, just stream when motivated and you have the time. Yeah, for a long time we had the anti-schedule idea, but then people kept getting on my case about it. If anything, I might tighten the schedule in the future when I've got a place to live. We'll see. Stagnation is not the greatest of things. Right, the merchant guilds are getting really on my case here. I think I'll give them Sulu, because Sulu is making me absolute diddly right now, and there we go. Suddenly it's making me money because it produces that delicious tea. They still don't like me, and I do want them to like me, so I think I will give them monopoly charters, even though their influence will go dangerously high. Because at least that way, yeah, they love me. And that trade efficiency makes us quite a lot of tons of money. I think I might even wait until it's 50 before I draft the ships of war, even though oh, don't tempt me with all that money. You're making me want to hate you? Hang on though. That money would cover more than the ships would cost, which I want them to be making for me. 5 carracks is 250 ducats or so, whereas this would cover it all and then some. I would kinda get rid of all of this, but I kinda really want that. Now, I'll hold off for a minute. Thinking about it, I should have done that before I squeezed the money out of the Dimmy, because it would have boosted the amount, but I didn't. Now, I could continue to annihilate your navy, and I think I will. Truth be told, I want to vassalize you. Expensive though that may be. Yeah, I'll just crush your fleet. I don't know where it's going to run to. Can it even run anywhere? I don't know. But I'll hold on to you until it's time to vassalize. Maybe they'll run all the way to Hormuz, all the way to Hejaz. That would amuse me. Not that they have much of a way in there. You already have plenty of dosh, Jake. This is true, and it would certainly be a good idea for me to have a half-decent fleet ready. That'll take me up to 20 heavies as far as I'm aware. 25 is a better number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to want a massive merchant navy as well, even though I just keep losing those. So, as I said, Hejaz are not going to want out of this war anytime soon. I could ship my troops over, because their whole moaning about this will annex and or vassalize us, that's going to go away over time. I'm not sure I can be bothered to ship troops over. I'll just chill out for a while. Maybe build a spy network on Vijayanagar, because they are... Okay, I thought that was an alliance with Korea. Galawar's flag and Korea's flag. Yeah, you can see where I make the mistake there. This is all tempting me as well. I really want to get my modern theocracy. We're already focusing on admin here. And with all the money I'm making, I should probably be investing in better advisors as well, but you know me. Oh, right. Now he is going for it because he's got his fleet over here. That's quite interesting to me. I wonder if Hejaz would have access to come through here. They have conditional access through, well, not Sharjah, but they are allied with Sharjah, and they have access to Karak Yunlu, so they could actually come and ruin my day by taking Hormuz. I would find that interesting, but I might as well just win a battle here before I retreat to my fleet. If they take Hormuz, then whoop-de-doo. Then again, when I'm really thinking about it, why even risk it? Let's just get the heavies over there. And we can just relax. Something we haven't been able to do for a lot of this game. How long until your new Carracks, Jake? Quite a long time. And man, I really want to squeeze that money out of the merchant guilds. And it doesn't go up that much. Why don't I just ask for the contribution now? Trade efficiency goes down considerably. That's like 5 ducats per month, 50 a year for who knows how long. Oh well, can't worry about the small stuff, can we? Sandpit deserves a core, and I would quite like to finish this off, but really, is it a priority? There are other places, like Manila, which I have wanted for a long time. I'm going to take Manila. It's been on the to-do list for too long. Which means I'm going to take you guys and ship you over to Manila. 6 might seem like overkill, and truth be told it is. But I'm still doing it. Lost our conquest on Ayutthaya. I'm not scared of Ayutthaya anymore. Gorontalo. Sounds like somewhere I should be colonizing. You tempt me, game. But I still think I will take that mission, because I'm going to do it. I just don't want to do it before Manila. But if I take that, that gives me some really nice bonuses towards colonization. But I still really want Manila. Manila has a staggering 14 development as well as being a harbour. And hello, free admin power. And by free I mean costs loads of money, but I need admin power. We have not westernized. We're a long way from westernizing. Jake, how does the ship capture mechanic work? I remember the guy who programmed it explaining it to me. Doesn't mean I remember it one for one right now, though. Alright, great. We can get our modern theocracy at long last. I can even get my new military tech. We've almost got full spy network on France. Should give us a nice discount to it. Maybe I should even wait, because we would get that, and once we convert the dimmies away, we're not going to get that tech cost. If I was a clever man, I would have thought, oh man. If I was a clever man, I would have thought about that before I even took the admin tech, but I am not. Hi Jake, been watching your YouTube uploads for a while, but decided to get my fix straight from the source. Well, welcome to the flowing teats. It's better here, trust me. Although YouTube is a step up from the VODs. Okay, sweet. So we've got exploration and naval. Truth be told, if we don't get a military idea, our troops are going to get melted, especially against the likes of Japan. So defensive is pretty much a no-brainer. It works out quite well because we already have our mill points available to us, which is all the more reason that we're not going to be going for that. Let's pick something from admin. Let's pick something we never pick because I don't think it's very good. How about innovative? That'll do us quite a bit better. You would be right to think that I should take religious, otherwise I'm never going to be able to get everything converted, but I use religious as a crutch all too often. There's good reason for that. It's an amazing idea group. But we're still not going to take it. Let's innovate those ships. We're working on it. Have you secured the 3 mountains, Jake? I can't imagine. I can imagine Japan would be miffed about it, eh? Well, we took Okinawa for ourselves, and we're going to be claiming Japan approximately right now. That's the only thing we could claim from them where we are. I could get a colony here and then fabricate up north as well, but I won't be doing that. Vijayanagar, though, we're going to want to get Kotte and Vani, because I really want to take all of Ceylon in one fell swoop. Jake, don't forget to get those amazing espionage ideas. Oh, trust me, they'll be coming. Jingzaryukyuns actually want to rise up against me. Who do they think they are? Oh, merchant guilds. I do need the merchant guilds to like me more than they do. The emirs can go and do one. Goodbye admin power, though. Oof. At least the money difference is pretty damn nice. The game is just tempting me to make everybody hate me. Especially when they could well be giving me more military support, couldn't they? I should just give them a diet and then secure all that military power for myself. That sounds like the correct thing to do. At least that way I get a whole staggering 100 of it. They don't hate me that much. I mean, they could hate me more. The Dhimmi I don't care about except for pounding taxes out of them every now and then. Huh. Good thing I was nowhere near my limit there. Still, this looks good, but I want to wait until I convert the Animist. That gets the Dhimmi off my back and saves me 2.5% on the teching. Jake, slightly off topic, says Pajama Llama. That's interesting. No, I will actually read it. How does one aggressively expand into Europe? Is it even possible? Or do you have to spread it out over 400 years? Well, just keep expanding, and if the coalition hits you, then just hit the coalition back. Either that or have a big old ally who will... Oh, that's not good. Actually, no, Timurids don't exist anymore. That's not a problem. Just get powerful enough that it doesn't bother you, or get an ally that you just sell out. That's another pretty good way to do it. Goodbye, Okinawa. It's nice knowing you, but you're gone now. I have run out of states to assign, so too bad for that. And it'll only take a little bit longer before they start seeing the funny side about me taking their land. Excellent. I want Manila to grow big and strong. It's worth so much money. 1, take Hamburg. 2, instant 80 aggressive expansion with everyone in Europe. Aye, Hamburg is not the best of places to go and expand into aggressive expansion-wise, but it is an amazing province. Come now, Hejaz, you don't want to be involved in all this anymore. Brunei will be gone soon. And then, I rather think I'll target Vijayanagar before I go Japan. Vijayanagar don't quite have the oomph that Japan do. And trust me, I have a cunning plan for dealing with these guys. I wonder if Cochin would help me out with that. I think Cochin would help me out with that. I have a cunning plan here. And all is well. It feels good to make loads of money. Would probably be a good idea for me to build some buildings, but everything has such high autonomy that I don't even want to be thinking about that. Said this place, which just has 25 due to the emirs, I could easily stick a workshop on it and make reasonable buck over time, but I'll wait on that. Why even hurry? Also, you guys do not need to be there, and everything has too many natives for you to deal with anyway, so we'll have you ship back with those ones. I will want to build up a larger army soon enough. I need to puff out my chest, especially with regards to dealing with Vijayanagar. And there we go, Brunei are going to bend the knee. And I was able to spare their fleet, which was pretty good. So Brunei will become a vassal of mine. It is tempting to take Jesselton, since it would make my borders look a lot prettier. It's very tempting to take it, but there's really no need. Hang on, where am I state? Oh, jinx, I've stated it all, and... Oh well, let's not worry about the small stuff there. The point is, Brunei will become a vassal of mine. Aggressive expansion is just a number. And it still tempts me. No, we'll just stick with the vassalization. So you might reasonably ask why vassalize them instead of doing just about anything else, especially since they hate my guts, and I would say that's a good question. Good thing I have a great answer for it. Kote, you're mine. Not so sure I need a spy network on you anymore, so I'll just Voska that. So why vassalize Brunei? Well, they've got a fleet, so they'll be able to help out in that front. Possibly, maybe. But their ideas will give them a colonist soon enough, and they have religious ideas. They may have tolerance of heathens, but I gave it a quick test, and they will convert people. Which is exactly what I need them to do, oddly enough. Let's get our army down here, actually. And where are all my transports? I'm sure I put them somewhere. Oh, right. Maybe I should drop off like 6 of you to just cart around colonist protectors. Might be overkill, might not. Who's to say? Jake, you have a 100 spy network in France. I know. Pretty sure I even touched on that matter. Let's improve our relations with good old Brunei. Like I said, they'll see the funny side soon enough. And it's not like they're ahead of me in dip tech. Hell, I could even place a relative of mine on the throne. Do we have a good, strong dynasty here? The Turanis. Why am I ruled by Trani? Okay, well, let's do it anyway. Let's spread our seed. Sure, it boosts up their liberty desire, but the same ruling dynasty will really help out. And look, he's amazing. 452. The heir leaves a lot to be desired, but fit you gonna do. Right, you guys are not seeing the funny side, however. Let's get you over to... Is there even space in the Maldives for you? Yes, there is. Supply limit 34. It may be considered a bit suicidal what I'm going to do, because Vijayanagar that large on very hard mode with how many allies? Quite a few allies. Oh dear lord, quite a few allies. Yeah, there's going to be some issues here. Let me think about this for a sec. Rewa Kantha, Andhra, and Vijayanagar, as well as Cochin. Actually, Cochin is a big part of the issue here. No, I can't be scared of this. Jake, he is crap. They had 455. Well, too bad. The Turanis know how to rule Brunei. We should have an adjective for their kind of rule. We'll call it tyrannical. Okay, where was my train of thought taking me other than directly off the rails? Yes, Vijayanagar, I want to fight you. I want to take you over. But there's a question there, just how many ships you have. 12 heavies, but I don't think you invest in naval ideas. No, just religious offensive influence. I don't think any of these were recently converted. Well, Khandi is going to be an issue, since it is a religious center. -5. I can overcome that. It won't be easy, but I can, because I'm really good. Can and will. Your cog wall will take Ceylon for you. Well, it's not that simple, because I can't block this unless I actually have people... Yeah, I need to control one side of this, or else I'm not going to be blocking Jack Diddley. Rewa Kantha. Are they someone that I can reasonably block with what I have here? Like, if I pop all of you out here, I'm going to want these heavies doing what they do best over here. This is an inland sea, so our galleys do fight better. But I need to be on the ball here. Good thing I got you guys. And I don't think I need an admiral where I'm going. At least I hope I don't. This could backfire horribly, but that's really part of the fun, isn't it? Oh, well, I didn't expect that. Not only do they have a fort here, they got a huge army here. That's kind of funny in a way. I wonder if their army would remain there in times of war. Oh well, my army is ready for them, in a way. In another more accurate way, I better keep a close eye on that truce. Because if I just let Ayutthaya walk in, then they're going to have my capital. And I really mean have my capital. Wait for tech, Jake. Yeah, but tech 14 over 15, 14 over 13 is not huge. 15 is. 15 gets us tactics, which is all important. But they do have offensive ideas. And they have cavalry, and infantry, and discipline modifiers, Chings. That's a scary basket to have to deal with. How much of a navy does Vijay have? Not superior to my own one. If we check it out here, may as well check it alphabetically. Vijayanagar 12, 28, 32. I would ravage that. Rewa Kantha is another concern though, because they have quite the coastline, but they don't look very rich. They don't have the particularly rich parts of it. Okay, well, yeah, that all fell apart, didn't it? 8 heavies, 16 lights, and no naval ideas. Very few ideas at all. I'll be fine against them. Should probably get you all healed up too. Okay, so maybe what I need is Vijayanagar to go to war, but they're surrounded by allies with the exception of Jharkhand. They do have a militarist ruler though, so my hope is that they do go to war and that keeps them a little busy. I won't be able to threaten war for any of this anytime soon. Interesting. It's also interesting because Rawakantha's navy would demolish me right there. So maybe this isn't something I can go for straight away. I still want to though. Could the nobles just get out of my face, please? He'll understand soon enough. We'll increase his opinion and he'll stop being such a nasty piece of work. Colonial range is unnecessary. All of these are pretty unnecessary. Perhaps the morale of navies is the only one that really stands out as being take me. But it's admin that I need lots of. I don't think any of these are particularly necessary, but damn do I need admin. Maybe the church can help us out, since I will want conversion power, but not right now. Okay, well, a theologian will at least keep everybody less revolty. I don't mind these guys having more power over my country, or do I? I kind of do. I need more points. Difficult decisions. Good thing our royal family is pretty good. 523, 564. If anything, I want my heir on the throne. I seem to recall thinking that before. And there's the Inquisitor that I will want later on. So keep an eye